Alright.
I'm cold.
It's a little bit chilly.
I'm freezing.
I guess it is a little bit.
Little bit.
No.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, hello.
It's Friday.
Yes, happy Friday.
The first full 5-day week
I know.
in weeks.
Yes,
I'm
I know.
exhausted.
And it was a week, let me tell you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was a week.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a week.
And today was kind of a day, too. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
today
like
was
the
a day.
whole week saved it up until Friday.
God,
Just jammed it all in.
True. It's so true.
Well, you had more of a day than I did today.
Yeah, I had an interesting day today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a good week, and I hope your week ended like on a good, positive note. Ours kind of didn't.
But that's what makes the end all the sweeter.
All the sweeter.
It's like having a
Yes.
great dessert after a bad meal. It's
That's
like, well, at
true.
least dessert was good.
That's
you
so
know.
true. That's so true. We had I'm learning more every day about my job and the different things that happen with it, and we're a medical office, but we're a smaller medical office, and we basically have one doctor. I mean, we have 5 doctors, but 4 of them are what you call I don't know, outsourced. What are they called? Like they're like independent contractor kind of things.
They're not employees.
They're not like
yeah.
employees of. They're like, I can't remember what they're called. They're like an independent contractor that work for us.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it's called. But anyway, so the point of the matter is that our doctor had an emergency and did not come in today. Now, when that happens, we can't fill prescriptions. The patients can't be seen by a doctor. And today the PA was off, like normally, so we were screwed. And the owner, it just happened that everything lined up in the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
The actual owner of the business is away, like literally out of town. And it was just a nightmare because people who come in for their prescriptions, they're out. And they need their prescriptions.
Yeah.
And we're like, we don't have a doctor to do it. I'm very sorry. There was an emergency. We tried to call everybody on the list and try to get them rescheduled for Monday. Some people were out of prescriptions and they're all, like worried, like I'm going to be out of my medicine, what? And I feel for them because I've been in that position. I understand. I get it. But it literally was out of our hands. I can't just send a prescription in. That's against the law.
Yeah.
I mean, but so that was the day, and it really was quite hectic and quite stressful today.
Yeah.
I mean, we did get through it, and we're able to finally get a hold of another one of our providers,
Mm-hmm.
and we were able to give the folks who needed prescriptions that were out, like a filler, until we could get them in Monday, you know. So, I mean, but it was a lot of work. I mean, it was so stressful. At one point, one of the therapists was like, stop everything. And we smudged the office.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, we are out of our minds.
Yeah,
she got us all smudge sticks, and we smudged the whole office. Like, the entire office, the back, everything.
Well, it couldn't hurt.
It couldn't hurt at all.
What's the
I'm
worst
big
that
for
could happen?
I'm a big for smudging. And one of the therapists there watches our videos, and she's like, this would be a great video for you guys to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it would be.
Yeah, it would.
I think I might do it for Mondays with Mark. I think we'll do
I'd
some
watch it.
smudging.
I don't know much about it myself.
Yeah, look. This is, got my smudge stick ready.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It smells so good.
Mm. Oh,
So
somewhere between church and Thanksgiving.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Stay tuned. So stay tuned. Maybe Monday we'll do this.
Maybe.
So anyway, that was my day.
Yeah. Mine was okay. I mean, it was the whole week piled on top of itself. I was traveling yesterday. I was traveling today.
Yeah.
I got to use one of the company cars that's relatively new. Sucks gas, though.
Brand new, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a little hatchback. It was so new that when I went to pick up the keys to go take it, I work, fortunately, for a company that has, like, 6 company vehicles that we can all use, so I don't have to take our car. The registration and the insurance I had to put in the glove box.
Oh, wow,
So-
that new.
Yeah, it was sweet, and it had, like, the backup on the dash,
Oh, yeah.
heated seats that are hotter than my heating pad.
Wow.
I was in hog heaven. I was surprised I didn't fall asleep at the wheel. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, it was very nice. the weather was a little murky today. It was
Yeah, it was
raining as I
murky
was coming
today, yeah.
back.
It was.
But I like getting out of the office because it kills a chunk of the day,
Mhm.
especially because it's like an hour to where I had to go and then back. You know, it's one thing to have a mobile job when you're in a city, but like if you go 10 to 15 minutes outside of Scranton, you're in rural.
Yeah, it's
like that.
Yeah, it is.
There's dairies, there's farms, there's woods. I mean, it's
Yeah.
real quick. Scranton's not a city exactly. So
yeah,
it is, but I mean,
but
since you're not far away from Carhartt and ATV country.
yeah,
It's close
right.
by. So
Yeah, it's certainly not like Philadelphia or New York or Pittsburgh or LA or it's not a city like that.
no, it's not. Our buses stop at like 6.
I know, we don't even have public transportation.
Yeah, we
in the
barely
evening.
We barely have it, which is a change because Scranton has a lot of influx of folks from New Jersey and New
Yeah,
York
they do.
who I think don't bring vehicles because I think they're expecting that we'll have a bus that goes
Yeah.
after dark, and we don't.
Yeah.
Most people around here drive.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's true. I remember, like, I mean, I lived predominantly in cities my whole life, and I always used public. I never owned a car in New York, Erie, Philly. I never needed one. Pittsburgh. I always used. The subway. I never had a car in the city ever.
yeah, I did.
Here, you pretty much have to have one.
When I lived in Philly, I had a car, but I was always used to having a car.
Yeah.
You know, you always needed one to go somewhere. You can't just like go for a walk from Scranton to, you know, where my parents' house is. It's half an hour away.
Yeah.
And that's not far. Like your whole sense of distance isn't far. Like when I was living in Philly, 10 blocks was far.
Yeah.
Like I could walk 10 blocks in 15 minutes probably.
Yeah.
You know, my parents live 20 miles away. But so I did some traveling this week.
Mm-hmm.
I did some data entry type stuff. I was on the phone doing a couple surveys. I did some legal intakes. I was all over the place this week. Spent some time at our drop-in center.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. So that's like the trial by fire. There's 2 really difficult positions at our agency.
Yeah.
The receptionist, who is the face and voice of our agency,
Mhm.
who gets all the crap. All the crap.
That's predominantly what I am right now.
Yeah.
Until another 3 weeks or so. I get the initial brunt of it. Like when people come in,
Yeah.
I'm the first person that they see.
Yeah.
So I get that.
And you are the agency. Like, if they have a problem, you specifically are part of it.
I know.
You're in on it.
Yeah.
You're causing it.
Yep.
And-
I know. Yes, I know.
And one of the services that we have where I work is representative payee services. So if somebody's getting disability or SSI or anything like that, they help them coordinate their finances. And as an agency, they'll take over to help with their money. Which of course we don't do for free. A lot of places,
Right.
Some places do, some places don't. We don't do it for free. We charge. But when you're handling people's money, people get angry about getting their money. If that's true anywhere. Like if I didn't get my paycheck on time, I'd be upset. You know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if they're expecting a check and they don't get it, they call, and they're gonna
Mhm.
call, and they're gonna call, and they're gonna call, and they're gonna get angry. So. And you're the first person they talk to.
This is true.
So that, and then working at the recovery center. That's the other
Oh, yeah.
hard job. Because you've got to run interference. You've got to be somewhere between a mediator, a therapist, a bouncer, you know.
Yeah,
like
the recovery. Do they know what the recovery center is?
our recovery center is a drop-in center for folks who have mental health concerns. So it's open to anybody who's getting mental health services of any kind, anywhere. We
Yeah.
don't ask questions other than the fact that, are you doing something to support your mental health?
Yeah.
You know.
It's a nice little center. They have like little computers they can use, and there's like a TV.
There's TV, and they
like,
do
a little
structured
day
activities.
room. Yeah.
And then we'll have holiday parties. We have a garden out back.
Yeah,
And then
they
we'll have an end of the
do.
summer barbecue.
Yeah.
Stuff
It's a
like
nice,
that.
nice little program. I like that. I like the recovery center there, but I don't know if I'd like working in it. But
No, but
it's a nice service.
it's a nice service, yeah. But every so often, I'll get a call and say, "Can you come over to the recovery center? They're having some concerns with a couple of folks." And it's, you just
never know what you're walking into.
got to put your game face on
Oh
and
my
just
gosh.
get ready to mediate, de-escalate.
Yeah.
Encourage compromise,
Mhm.
invite somebody to leave. That's a cute phrase that I use a lot. Come outside where we have some more privacy and we'll talk out here. And then once they're outside, they're out of the building. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was like, good, now you're no longer trespassing. Go. Get
Do what
out.
you need to do, I guess.
Yeah, we don't need to have this large, loud discussion in front of 12 people. Let's go outside.
Yeah.
I want to respect your privacy.
Yeah.
Make it seem like it's good for them.
So next week should be. I'm hoping, at least in my job, that everything pretty much evens out next week, and we get back on track with everything nice and calm and normal, and everyone's back to normal.
Yeah.
I did. Well, I told you, but I didn't tell you guys. I'll be going back to the restaurant next Saturday to do a catering job, so that'll be fun.
Oh, that'd be
I haven't done anything in the restaurant since I left.
You throw a chef jacket on.
Yeah, I get to throw a chef jacket on for an evening. I like doing catering, so that'll be fun. That's next Saturday.
Yeah, you don't have to cook any of the food. You just carry.
No, I just come and
you
show
just take
up
all the
and
credit.
I just I get to set up the buffet and decorate it. I love doing stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad I'm doing that. And that's about it for me. Like, everything else is pretty much back to normal next week. I don't have any more appointments or anything like that.
After next week, I have a 4-day week because we're closed on Martin Luther King Day.
That's right.
Yeah.
More open.
Oh, so I have a day off.
Yeah, you do.
I have a entire day off. I can sleep in. I don't have to watch the news.
No.
Well, I watch Robin Meade because I like HLN.
Yeah, I do.
But then I don't have to watch CNN after that.
Mm.
And it's nothing against CNN. I just don't like watching a lot of news. I read my news mostly rather than watch it. So
I'm a news watcher. I like to have it in the background like all day. You never know. You never know what breaking news might happen.
Between text alerts and checking your Facebook, if anything big happens,
you'll know.
We're so bombarded with information. One of these things will bing, and the remote will probably tell us. So we'll find out.
And this weekend, I want to take down the village. It's time.
Mm-hmm. It was bound to happen eventually. Should we put the Halloween one right back up?
We should put it right back up.
I think we should.
I was thinking just leaving it up and just hanging a curtain in front of it. And then it's there.
Next year, just take the curtain down.
Voila.
That's a thought.
That's not a bad idea. No, because I do a Halloween one first.
Yeah. It was a busy week in YouTube for me because we haven't been together for a while because I was out early one day, so I filmed, and then you were working late, so we haven't both been together in a bit. But I was checking in on some folks, and then I did a surprise coffee talk.
Yes, you did.
Because I was played the fool by one Miss Foodie Beauty.
Yes, you were.
I was. It's okay. I'd rather be trusting and be let down than be bitter and jaded. That's more about me that,
Yes, it does.
It says more about her that she quit than it does about me for believing in her.
Yeah.
And then, we've been discussing in this series about caretaking, this hypothetical
you
situation.
have that series going
By the
on,
way, as long as you're here, I've been painting you in a very poor light.
I know you have. I've gotten messages about it.
Yeah.
I have.
You've pretty much just dragged my corpse onto camera and left me for dead. But
I know.
But they know
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, but they know it's all hypothetical. It's not actually happening this way.
Well, no, of course it's not.
No, that's not how you would take care of me. I was the one who threatened to put him in a crooked personal care home.
You did.
Well, this was when he started getting sick with some nondescript symptoms, and we were going to doctors and getting your eyes checked and getting your joints checked and everything, and you were dragging your feet wanting to follow up with it.
Much how it has come full circle, but I'm not saying another word.
I'll say it. I rescheduled my MRI.
You did.
I did, because it was on a work night. Why the hell did I think I'd want to go get an MRI at 8:15? So, I called them.
You do what you need to do to get well. Do you not remember me helping you off of the floor 3 days ago?
Yeah. Okay. I got up.
You did.
I think I just slid on the carpet. It wasn't that serious.
It was not the carpet.
You weren't in the room.
No.
So anyway, I am addressing it. I'm going on Saturday, so I got a weekend appointment at a different facility, so I don't have to go at 10 or midnight or anything like that. It's actually the same day you have the catering gig.
Yes.
So I'm going to go in the morning and get my test done, and then we'll swap these with the car, and then you'll be able to go and do that. So, So it's getting handled. I should have picked a morning or a weekend to begin with. I think I wouldn't have been dragging my feet. I'm not afraid of getting an MRI. I'm not claustrophobic, and I can sit still. It's not about that.
No, I definitely get the fact that it would have been a late night, and I do get that. We definitely try to watch our sleep, both of us. I mean, him more than me, but I've been trying to watch that more lately, to stay healthy.
I get a little.
I mean, I do get it, but
my brain gets a little brittle if I don't get enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of another word other than brittle.
Brittle brain.
Yeah.
Brittle brain.
I crack easily without enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I either wake up ready to dance into my clothes or praying for grim death. So it's like one or the other.
Yeah.
If I don't get enough sleep. So that's in the works. My resolutions are still going good.
Yeah, they are.
We will talk more Wednesday about it.
Wednesday.
But just to check in, that's been good. I haven't been overeating.
Yes. And I posted that I have been absent from Facebook today because I literally didn't have even time to look at my phone while I was at work. But I did post that informational article about the micro goals to Facebook, and people are receiving it well. I'm glad people were interested in it. I was unsure if they would be or not, but it's helped me a lot. But I'm hoping it can help some other people too.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a good thing to do too. It breaks into manageable little pieces, especially now when not everybody, but many people make resolutions. Yeah. And they're so grand. Like you would say, I'll lose 200 pounds this year. Yeah. How?
How are you going to do it?
The big question is how.
Break it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did that, and I'll get caught up with everything this weekend, too. All the messages and the emails and Facebook and all that. I'll be able to get caught up. I'm having a hard time balancing time. Like, I can't figure out, like, before when I worked night shift, I had all morning and even part of the afternoon to take care of stuff like our channel, like the emails and Facebook and correspondence and stuff like that. I can't seem to find that time now.
I don't know.
Like I work 9 to 5, we come home, we film, and then like before I know it, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get a shower and I gotta get to bed. Like, but anyway, it'll all sort now. Well, we're talking your ear off tonight. I feel bad.
Well, it is Chit Chat.
It is Friday night Chit Chat.
So.
That's true. I guess it is Chit Chat. What else would it be? We're chatting.
We're chatting.
Yes.
That's what it is.
I guess.
I suppose. So, well, I hope your weekend is going to go well.
Yes.
Whether you're working, you're home, you're outside. It's going to be almost 60 here.
It's crazy.
It was 10 degrees 2 days ago, and it's going to be 60.
60.
We don't have seasons here anymore. Like I don't know. The plants are going to be all screwed up.
All the plants, the garden, like there's bulbs that are coming up already. Like and yet, climate change is not a real thing. Oh please, you know what? You can just look outside at the garden and know that something is wrong with Mother Nature. Like these plants should not be coming up now.
Well, I'll take a sort of neutral position. It's people debate. Okay, Americans debate about whether or not we're having an impact on climate change.
Yeah.
Whether or not we're impacting it. Something's happening.
Something's happening.
Whether it's just the cycles of the earth and the evolution of whatever.
That's true.
Or if it's because we run the air conditioner too much. I don't know. It's one or the whatever's causing it, something weird's kind of,
No, that's
gone
true.
on.
I mean, mid-January, 60 degrees in northeast Pennsylvania is almost unheard of. Yeah. Almost.
And it was just every year is now the hottest year on record.
I know.
Like every year, no, this is the hottest year on record. No, 15, 16, 17. Do we hear 20, 21? Yeah. I mean, how much hotter is it going to get? We're just going to explode.
I know, right? I know.
So.
But anyway, we got sidetracked again.
So we're going surfing this weekend.
Yes.
And we hope you have a good weekend to yourself. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc. Our email address and our contact info is all listed below. Thank you for watching, and we will catch up with Coffee Talk tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I forgot.
We have a bit of talking to do.
Yes, you do.
We do. Because I have some humble pie to eat.
Yes, you do. And I'll be back on Sunday, so I'll catch you guys then. And remember, everybody, stay positive, and we'll see you next time, okay? Ciao!